that down, let's talk about this, shall we? Marvel's Infinity Saga, or Multiverse Saga, I should say, the Multiverse Saga, has not been their shining moment. They've definitely had some great things in it, 100%, I totally agree about that. But it is not exactly, I think everybody would agree, not been their highlight. And there are those like me who are just waiting for the Multiverse Saga to finally end. And now, what we all suspected has now been confirmed by Marvel executive Brad Winderbaum, I should say, who has now confirmed that, according to Nerdist, that this is indeed the end of the Multiverse Saga. So this Multiverse Saga won't stretch out as long as the Infinity Saga did, but he said with Secret Wars, it culminates. And it'll be a great send-off. He specifically said, I think that's what Secret Wars is going to be, an amazing culmination to the saga. And understanding that a lot of people haven't really loved the Multiverse Saga, he finishes by saying, I think it's going to make the journey feel like it was worthwhile. The journey of the Multiverse Saga. And again, I don't want to come across and sound as if I've hated every second of the Multiverse Saga. I haven't. There's been a bunch of stuff in it that I've liked. A couple of things I've loved. But also more things than I'm used to that I have not been so hot on. And it seems like Winderbaum understands that a lot of people feel that way when he says, I think Secret Wars is going to make the journey feel like it was worth it. Now, and as much as I hate multiverse stuff, there are times when it's used well, right? There absolutely are times that it's used well. And I absolutely believe that with the foundation of the Secret Wars story, and then however they adapt it, even though it's multiverse, very multiverse, there's a way to go out with an absolute bang. They can absolutely kill it. It is, after all, the Russo brothers working with Kevin Feige again. When Kevin Feige and the Russos work together, magic happens. Just does. And so I'm not surprised to hear that the Multiverse Saga is ending with Secret Wars. But it's kind of like, what's a good way to put this? No, that's not the right way to put that, and that'll get me canceled. So let me just say, let's just say,
proud of you for using that filter.
Yes,
Look at you.
I got that filter between the brain and the mouth sometimes. Even though it's something you suspected and you thought, you're so really. I'll give you a good example. The other night, like 2 nights ago, one of our dogs, Shadow, was sitting in my lap, and I noticed a giant lump on the side of her neck. And it was like, I'm pretty sure that wasn't there yesterday. But you never know, right? And so we were like, okay, let's give it a day or two, see if it just kind of goes away. And sure enough, it's gone. It's gone, disappeared, right? I suspected it would probably be gone in a day or two because it came in so fast. And then it just disappeared.
Swollen lymph node.
Yeah, that's what I figured. But still, even though that's what I thought it was, when I felt her neck and realized the lump was gone, it was still a huge relief. So while I suspected that Secret Wars would be the end of the Multiverse Saga, I am still nonetheless relieved. And hopefully they will bring that magic and they will make the journey worthwhile. And I think it's the right call. And then it's going to be really interesting to see what I am predicting. Mark this down, on September 11th, 2024.
Okay, marking it down.
In a couple of years, we are going to hear Kevin Feige announce the Mutant Saga.
Okay. Marked it.
That's going to be the next saga of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But anyway, Chris, you heard what Brad Winderbaum said, saying this will be the culmination of it. Hopefully, it's going to make the journey to get here worthwhile. What do you think about that?
I mean, my first reaction was, Campea is going to be real happy today. I was wondering how today was going to go. Post debate, post this information. It's a good day here in the studio. So I think this makes a lot of sense, especially because Secret Wars kind of is the culmination of this, right? It'd be the same thing of you do Crisis on Infinite Earths, but then you still have multiple Earths. That's kind of how this feels, right? It's the natural conclusion of having all these variants and all these other characters come into play. And I think it's absolutely the right move too, because we need to focus on who is in this universe now, who is on the lunchbox.
Yeah.
And having variants and having other people come back, jury's still out on how that's going to go. Can't make full judgment until we see how Doom goes, how all these other things go. But we need to have a new cast of characters that everyone can get behind. And you need to just really ground them in this universe and have them be the tentpole people. So having variants, having different universes, that sort of thing, it's run its natural course, and this makes absolute sense to me.
Now, the culmination of the storyline in Secret Wars, yeah, but I guess part of me was still worried about that. Even if you have Secret Wars, if they wanted to, they could continue to use multiverse stuff moving on. But I feel like when Marvel was firing on all cylinders, and they have done multiverse stuff in the MCU that has worked. Some that hasn't, some that has. But I feel like Marvel was at its best when it was at its most grounded, right? When it's Iron Man in the world, when it's Captain America coming out of his deep freeze in the world, when it's Thor being banished to Earth. Don't get me wrong, I love the galactic level stuff, Thor Ragnarok and all. Yeah, I do that too, but I just feel like comic book movies work their best. I've been saying this phrase for years. When the model of the movies are the fantastical within the mundane, right? When it's the fantastical within the mundane, it feels like we as the audience are having the experience with it. And I've just always felt like their multiverse stuff has gone a little bit too inside baseball. It's gone a little bit because Marvel's always been this perfect balance between the average film goer and the geek, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like the Multiverse Saga has really started to sway this way. And it would be nice to bring it back so it's a nice mix again for the average film fan and for the comic book movie fan.
Yeah, we lean very much in the fantastical right now. And Marvel operates best when they are grounded humanistic stories that happen to have super stakes.
Yeah, and super characters within them. Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of this video, Mando. Guys, I've got to tell you about something that changed my whole body care game. Mando Whole Body Deodorant. Now, I first heard about Mando last year when they offered to become a sponsor of the show, and I was honestly skeptical. I mean, a deodorant can't really control odor for 72 hours, can it? But after using it myself, I am a believer. You can use it anywhere on your body, and I mean anywhere. It's clinically proven to keep you smelling fresh for up to 72 hours without any irritation. I'm loving the clover wood scent, but they've got options like bourbon leather, Mount Fuji, Pro Sport, and even unscented if you prefer to go stealth mode. I like to use it after the shower, before the gym, or even important meetings. It's that reliable. And right now, Mando's got a killer deal. New customers get $5 off their best-selling starter pack with my exclusive code Campea. That's over 40% off. Just go to Shop Mando, that's ShopMando.com, and use the code Campea. Seriously, guys, if you want a deodorant that's aluminum-free, baking soda-free, and just works better than anything else you've tried, it's time to make the switch to Mando. So don't wait. Control body odor anywhere with Mando. Head over to shopmando.com and use the code Campea and get $5 off your starter pack. Trust me, you're going to love it. That's at shopmando.com. Go and check it out now. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? Brad Winterbaum is saying that Secret Wars is going to be the culmination and wrapping up the Multiverse Saga. I'm super thrilled about it, although I still think they can make this a fantastic movie if they do it right. I'm just happy they're going to move past it. Or do you think they're going to move past it? Do you think they'll just keep going on using scapegoat cop-out stuff like multiverse things moving on? I don't know. Whatever you guys think, jump down into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.